And as you remember last year, Isaiah Thomas Stafford, Thomas is his middle name, was the spark plug for the Sharks off the bench last year when he filled the six-man role. And now, of course, he's grown into the starting role. And he's definitely grown into it for sure. He's been one of the Sharks' leading scorers all year thus far.
Chris Hall coming in for Nick Meehan.
Yeah, interesting substitution. And he makes the second. Sharks lead now grows to 10. Double digits for the first time. In for CCA now for Ryan Longstaff is Chris Kenny, the sophomore. And it looks like he will take over ball handling. Guarded by Charlot. Big size difference there. And Hall steals it away. He gets it to Kyle on the break. It looks like that's going to be out of bounds. Sharks will remain control off of Greenleaf that time.
With Kenny moving to the point, this might give Greenleaf some more opportunities to score, what CCA needs right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. Chris Hall. Nickerson for three. He'll take it. He will not make it. Poles with the rebound. Here comes Greenleaf down the sideline. He'll pull it for three, and he'll make it. He has got range. He's got a rainbow shot. Almost scrapes the ceiling, but it doesn't matter. It falls.
CCA has decided to press high, which might leave Monomoy with some open fast breaks.
Yeah, and that time they get the jump ball. Jake almost lost control when he was down low on the block. Also, an offensive juggernaut for the Monomoy Sharks, Jake Wisniewski.
Lights out shooter.
Just so crafty around the rim. Just like an acrobat when he's in midair. It's graceful is what it is. Here comes Stafford. Looking for the foul. Doesn't get it. Jake on the glass. Ooh. No foul. Hall this time. He'll go up with it. And he'll make it.
That's a hustle play by Chris Hall, keeping with it.
Yeah, definitely winning the rebounding battle so far. Greenleaf again in the same spot. This time he'll take the screen and he'll pull it again. Way off shot, but they give him the foul. Are they going to call it on the floor? Yeah, okay, they're going to call that a shooting foul on Jake. So he'll get 3 shots at the line. Greenleaf is definitely doing his thing.
This point guard switch is definitely giving him some more looks already.
He's got almost all the points so far for the CCA Seahawks. He's got 5 of their 7. And I'll make that 6. And it looks like the Sharks are going to sub in Connor Santoni, another senior. And Greenleaf will make the second as well. He's yet to miss a free throw. And in for Jake Wisniewski is Connor Santoni, first-year player for the Monomoy Sharks as a senior. Has definitely stepped in and played some big minutes for the Sharks. And Greenleaf makes all 3. He's definitely put the CCA Seahawks on his back thus far, possibly the only reason why they're only down by 6. Isaiah's almost trapped. Nickerson almost trapped. He breaks free. He's got poles all over him. Stafford rolling to his left. Nickerson again, he'll throw up the floater, and it falls.
Tenacious defense by the Seahawks. Tenacious.
Could not agree with you more. Tenacious. Tenacious. You gotta love it. But despite that defense, Eli Nickerson just too crafty, and here he comes again. He might dunk it, ladies and gentlemen. He lays it in.
Yep.
He lays it in.
Really thought we were going to get the 2-hand slam on that one, Ben.
I could have sworn he was going off the backboard, and then the trailer was just going to yam it home. But either way, we'll take the 10-point lead. Here comes Kenny being harassed by Charlot.
Ooh.
And they're going to call the foul on Kyle.
It's a questionable call considering the hands-on defense by CCA on the last possession.
Yeah, that's for sure. They do love to trap you in the corners. Lots of double teams. Swarm defense is what I like to call it, Cotton. Kenny at the line for the first time. We'll try and bring the lead back down to within single digits. And CCA made a substitution. They put in Simon Zhu, one of the other 3 seniors, for the first time this game. They definitely have a shorter lineup in right now. Simon Zoo's their tallest player. Besides him, they got Lusty, and then Poles, Kenny, and Greenleaf, who all have big size disadvantages with the Monomoy lineup out there right now. We'll see if they can feed guys like Santoni and Hall more with the height mismatch. Nickerson out to Kyle. He's guarded closely. And they call it double dribble. Rare turnover for Kyle Charlot. He has the ball on a string, and you just don't see that very often. Poles looking for somebody. He finds Kenny. Oh, almost dribbles it off his foot. Crosses over on Stafford, steps it back, almost loses it again. A little too much dribbling. Lusty thought about it. We'll see what Greenleaf can do. And again, they call the foul on Charlot. Looked like he might have just dribbled straight into him there. I don't know if I like that call. What are your thoughts, Cotton?
Well, I don't think the Sharks should be. I think they should play arm's length away at the three-point line. I don't think CCA is looking to shoot threes every possession, except for Greenleaf. We know he can knock down. Everyone else, I would let them drive and take it in the chest.
I'd say that's a good adjustment for the Sharks to make. And now a little bit of a defensive substitution. They take out Kyle Charlot and put in Max Liska. Lost a little three-point shooting with that substitution, but I think it might be worth it. It is a 1-for-1 as he's in the bonus. He sank the first. Monomoy Sharks already with 8 team fouls. Still a minute left in the first quarter. And he misses the second. Rebound to Santoni. Here comes Hall. He picks up his dribble. Nickerson trying to set up the offense. Splits the double. Gets it to Stafford behind the backboard. Tough shot. Misses it off of Hall. It'll be CCA ball.
I don't expect Isaiah to miss on the left side again tonight.
It is tough when you're behind the backboard. I'll give him that. It does limit the field goal percentage quite a bit. He should try and stay in front of the backboard, but either way. Here comes Kenny crossing over on Liska.
Quick cross.
Gets it to Zoo. Makes the shot, but they call the offensive foul. Good effort by Liska to get to the floor, beat him to the spot. And Connor. Team effort that time, for sure. Great knowledge to take the charge there. It'll be going the other way. About 30 seconds left. Here comes Stafford. He's got Zoo on him. They get Santoni. Stafford will pull up.
Great screen by Connor.
Not a great shot, but either way we get the rebound. Nickerson for three. Nope. Lusty the rebound. They've got about 15 seconds. So they can slow it down if they want. Greenleaf. Oh, he'll take the deep three. Off. Rebound batted around. Out of bounds. Monomoy ball with about 5 seconds. I think it's clear who you feed here. I think Connor Santoni should have the last shot with 5 seconds left.
I couldn't agree more.
You got to put it in the hands of your best shooter. It looks like they're looking for him. No, they get it to Stafford. He's got 3 seconds. Chris Hall maybe throw up a prayer. Gets the foul maybe? No. No foul call. You love the effort in the first quarter. Lots of tight defense being played by CCA, but Monomoy's experience prevailed in the long run as they close with a 9-point lead despite having 8 team fouls and putting CCA in the bonus. My prediction for the last 3 quarters of this game, I could see Wisniewski going back in this game. Maybe 10 a quarter, 30 for a total, just to keep up with his averages. He's got to progress to the mean. I mean, what's he averaging? A lot. He's averaging a lot this season. So I'm predicting about 30 from him for the rest of this game. And then we'll just see what the rest of the team can do from there.
I'd love to see sophomore Jamie Ruthier again this game. He did dress tonight.
And we are on. We're not on camera anymore. But yeah, I would definitely love to see Jamie Ruthier get some minutes. He's played some big minutes for the JV team. Part of the reason why they've been so dominant this year. Earlier this game, they destroyed the CCA JV team. they've been winning games by 40, 50, 60 points, and they don't seem to want to hold back at all.
Our JV team is an absolute powerhouse.
Dynasty, I would even say.
Okay.
But, we'll see what happens because they're going to be varsity players in a few years. That's looking good for the program.
Looking great.
It's looking great. They
Real
measure
strong.
up very well against the other Cape and Islands JV teams. And a player that will be around for that future is Jaden Greenleaf, who has been going off, as the kids say, as an 8th grader in this varsity game. We'll see if he can keep that pace for the second quarter. And he is still on the floor along with Kenny, Poles, Zoo, and my main man, AJ Lusty. The Monomoy Sharks will return to their usual starting lineup that they began the game with the exception of Santoni and Hall being out there. He is accompanied by Nickerson, Stafford, and Liska, the lockdown defender. And here comes Kenny bringing up the ball again. Sharks seem to be in a little bit of a 2-3. It could be man-to-man, but they're definitely shifting a lot. Yes, they are in a 2-3 zone. And here comes Greenleaf. Trapped. This time they got Poles. Kenny tries to throw a baseline, turns it over. Adam Rose infuriated. Here comes Nickerson, a little bit of a full court press.
B-button.
Yeah, he did hit the B button on that one. Put him in a spin move. He is in the blender, so to speak. And they call a foul, they do not call a shooting foul, they call a travel on the floor, so turnover again for the Sharks. Sloppy basketball to open the second quarter.
Monomoy starting the second quarter with a 2-2-1 press against the Seahawks.
Yeah, definitely wasn't expecting to see this out of the Sharks at any point in this game. But it looks like they want to try and build up a lead. Nice rebound by Greenleaf. From the corner, Lusty way off. Rebound to Hall again. Nickerson running the break. He finds Stafford. He's got Santoni with him. Goes up with it himself. Easy layup. If you can get the ball on that left side, doesn't matter if there's one defender in front of him, he can usually finish it. But then CCA quick out the other side. They get it to Lusty. He'll bank it home. And Stafford back again. Hop step right around. And they call the travel on the hop step. I do not know if I agree with that one.
Questionable call from the boys in the stripes.
I am losing my temper over here. I don't see how you can make that call at all, Cotton. At all. Uncalled for, really. And the trap seems to be working, and they call the foul on Hall. I mean, you gotta call it both ways. Am I right, Cotton?
You're right, Pepper. Is that his name, Pepper?
That is my name, yes. We are quoting Dodgeball, if you haven't picked up by now. I know some of my fans out there might understand that reference. Big shout out to everyone who is tuning in all over the Cape. I know we got some representatives from the Ville. Spanky Paul DeManch said he might make an appearance tonight. So big shout out to him. Had a big part in the Monomoy athletics in recent years. And in comes Jamie Ruthier.
Sophomore. Big minutes here.
Oh, yeah. It's the guy we wanted to see. And Greenleaf at the line yet again. And he misses. Rebound. He gets his own on the floor. Looks like they're going to give it a jump. Yep. And that should be Monomoy ball.
Jamie Ruthier actually told me his back hurt after the JV team game because he was carrying the whole team on his back.
That's true. Yeah. I did hear that did happen. Yeah. Well, and then he's playing in this game, so he's a warrior, though. He really is. He's an animal. We'll see. We'll see how he can contribute in this game. They're looking for him. Stafford's got it. Up to Ruthier. He's driving to his left. Little spin. Little hop shot. It's off.
Confident play by the sophomore.
I like it.
That's what we like to see.
An open look. Nickerson gets the steal off of Poles, and they call the foul. Is that going to be a charge?
No, I think that's staying down here, Cotton.
That's good. That's good. I did not think he got his feet set, so that was a good call. Ruthier will take the inbound. Oh, nope, Nickerson. Give it a little lick of the shoes. Collecting his grip. The ref having a little words with the players. Student section chiming in a little. Looks like it's getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah, I really like to see or like to hear what Riley DeManch has to say about this right now.
Yes, I think a halftime interview would be more than worth it. See what it's like inside the heart of the Shark Tank. And what's going on here? We got a little pause in the action here. And it looks like the referee would like to have a word with both Coach Arnold and Coach Rose. A little disagreement going on the sidelines.
Let's see if we can ask Eli Nickerson any questions while we have him.
See if we can get him over here.
Hey, Eli.
Elijah Nickerson, we'd like to have you over here for some words, big guy. What are your thoughts on this little confrontation right now?
We're doing good so far, you know. They're pressuring us. We got to slow the game down. Look for fast breaks when we get it. Keep up the hard work.
That's what you want to hear from your captain right there. Their fearless leader, Elijah Nickerson, ready to lead his men into the fray.
That is spontaneity, Pepper.
Spontaneity. SPONTINUITY. Spontaneity. That's what you like right there. Nickerson looking for Stafford. He gets it to him. Guarded closely by Lusty. Again with the traps.
Can tell Isaiah doesn't necessarily want to go back to his right.
No, yeah. Would not be his preference for sure. Connor. Ruthier's looking for somebody. He's got Hall. He's got a look. He'll take it. He won't make it. Nice tip out by Connor. We'll see if Jamie can get there. It will be CCA ball. They ate up a lot of that shot clock that time. Even though they only have a 9-point lead still with about 6 minutes left in the first half. Here comes Poles. He's got Kenny looking down low to Longstaff. They got to look in the corner.
Ooh.
And they give the foul call. That might have been good, clean defense that time.
I think number one, Connor Santoni, really got his hand on the rock on that play.
Yeah, I mean, that is the 10th foul for the Monomoy Sharks. I mean, very quick to blow the whistle, for sure, on this side of the court. You're hearing a lot of sir calls from the student section. They do not seem pleased. And
the referee is actually telling them to push back a little bit.
He's having a word with the student section right now. And if you ask me, it seems like our student section just bought a significant amount of real estate in that referee's head. I think they are in there.
I think rattled is the word.
Rattled.
I think rattled is the word for him.
Yes.
Can you spell that one, Ben?
RATTLED. A rattled, for sure. Like a rattlesnake. They are in there. And we'll see if that continues and affects the game. The AD right now having a word with the student section. I mean, say what you will about our teams. They are great at times. Even legendary, I would say, for the Cape and Islands League.
Mm-hmm.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
Iconic. However you want to describe it. But our student section, states.
Mm-hmm.
States. States. S-T-A-T-E-S. States. 100%. Not a doubt in my mind. Look at those guys. Pure, athletically tuned machines.
Definitely quality over quantity tonight.
I would say so.
Yep.
I would say so.
Yep.
Yes, and we are familiar faces in that student section at times. Definitely a big fuel to the fire of the Monomoy Sharks. Sharks coming out with Hall, Nickerson, Santoni, Stafford, and Ruthier. And the Seahawks will be coming out with Greenleaf, Kenny, Poles, Lusty, and Longstaff. Well, Lusty's at the line for two. They are in the double bonus now, so it is no longer a 1-and-1. And he will sink the first.
Lusty definitely not feeling as much of a presence from the student section on this show.
No, yeah, I would say so. Their words were transferred between the referees and the AD in our student section. Maybe got them under control. And here comes Hall. CCA is having a pretty effective trap right now in the backcourt, but they get it to Ruthier. He's got Santoni if he wants him. Nice steal that time from Poles. Telegraph the pass.
Athletic play.
Athletic play for sure. And here comes Greenleaf for three. Chitty bang bang.
He's going to make that shot, Ben.
You cannot leave that man open from that spot. That is his area. He owns that part of the court. 3 for 3.
Shooters shoot.
Shooters shoot. Here comes Stafford.
Connor Santoni with a tough screen.
Oh, yeah, we'll see if he takes the shot. Nope, they got Nickerson for 3. He can't respond. A little loose ball over the back.
I think that's going to be on Connor. Yep, it is.
Yeah, that is going to be on
Connor's
Connor.
definitely bringing that football mentality to the basketball court.
Yes, and lacrosse. And
lacrosse.
He's a big
You're right.
contact sport guy. But a hooper first, for sure.
Big guy.
Yes.
In general.
And all around.
All around.
Nice legs. He's got the shorts up high. That's what you like to see. Athletes is what we produce. Athletes. Might not have the best players on the court, but we're long this year.
Who needs talent when you have
We got
athleticism?
length. Exact. Have always said that, Cotton. Couldn't agree with you more. And former CCA schoolmate Tim McCabe is now a student section. He has switched sides to the Monomoy Sharks and is definitely contributing to the chatter.
Banter.
On the sideline. The banter.
I would say banter.
The chirping.
Can you spell that one, Ben?
B-A-N-T-I-N-G. Banter. Nope, no banting. B-A-N-T-E-R. For sure. And that time Longstaff makes both. Here comes Ruthier. Nickerson. They're still going with the full court press.
Christian Blakely's in the game.
Oh, yeah, that's a big substitution for the Sharks. And they get the foul called. I heard some rumors around Christian Blakely that he hasn't been showing up to some practices and he's been showing up late. And that's maybe why he hasn't been in the starting lineup as much lately, because I think our best lineup out there includes Christian Blakely.
I agree. He helps out the team a lot. He's a big body.
Yes.
And he grinds.
He does.
He's
grind.
never not grinding.
Good at rebounding, good at defense. He's good on the low block.
He's a great passer.
Yes. Fantastic all around. So there must be some off-the-court issue as to why he hasn't been getting the start lately. Would be my idea. But we love to have him in the game now. And it looks like the Sharks are in the bonus. So they're going to give him a one-on-one. That's what they're trying to figure out right now. That's the 7th foul for CCA. So the Sharks should get a one-on-one. Yeah, a lot of problems going on right now between the referees and the scoring table. This has been a constant theme throughout the night. And both teams will go into their own huddles.
We've seen this earlier in the season, also with our scoring table. Never seen on the same page with the referees.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem seems to be, and it looks like they did eventually agree that it will be a one-and-one. Stafford gives it the wipe of the hands.
He sings.
He
He's
does
a great
sing.
singer.
He's a great singer. Select choir. And he'll miss the first. Looks like Santoni got held a little on that one. Good hustle from Longstaff. Almost ran into our booth over here.
Almost ruined the broadcast,
Yeah.
Longstaff. I don't want to see that.
No, you do not want to see that at all. And here comes Nickerson right in front of us. I can smell him. He smells great. Here comes Santoni. Back to Nickerson. He's got it to Ruthier now. Stafford going baseline. Back out to Ruthier. Santoni looking at a 3 maybe. A little ball fake. Back out. Stafford coming off the screen. Pulls up from about the free throw line. Short. Rebound Ruthier. Up and in.
It's a
Second
great
chance
hustle
points.
point. Great hustle point by the sophomore.
That's what you like to see.
Not giving up on the play, getting the offensive rebound. That's what you want to see as a coach.
That is what you want to see. Tenacity. T-E-N-A-S-I-T-Y. Tenacity. Here comes Lusty. Back out to Longstaff.
Oh,
looking for the foul.
great defense from Christian Blakely.
Straight up and down.
Playing
Can't
straight up and
complain.
down. Knows he's not going to make that shot.
And now we got Stafford on the break. Nice assist from Eli. And the Sharks are growing their lead back out now to 6 after CCA closed it to 2 at one point. CCA has definitely played them a lot closer than I thought they would be.
Great
And
floater.
Greenleaf.
Great floater by the 8th grader.
What athleticism. I believe the kids like to call that fillet.
Fillet.
Fillet from the sideline.
Like a fish?
Yes, very much like a fish. but that's the slang that they use nowadays.
Oh,
When
all
a-
these
when
new
a
slang
player-
words.
I know. This
Like-
generation is crazy. And jelly is when they go up with one hand, switcheroo. You thought I was going this way? I'm going that way.
I think I'm more of a jam guy.
You're a
Pepper.
jam guy? Yeah. Well, as we know, we do have some boys out there that can dunk it. Santoni,
Santoni.
he can get a rim grazer.
Pure athleticism out of that kid.
Wisniewski, he can go between the legs.
Oh, I've
So,
seen Jake do some crazy things.
insane. I'm surprised he wasn't doing it in layup lines today. Student section getting a little rowdy.
Can definitely feel the tension in the air between the student section and the referees tonight.
Yes. I'd say there's more tension between the student section and the referees than between these teams. A lot of love between these teams. Got a
feel it.
former coach on CCA. Got a lot of young players you can't really hate on. They're playing really well. They're playing tough. You know, I don't think I saw this kind of performance out of CCA in the first half. 4 points? 4 points isn't bad at all.
Question is, will CCA be able to keep this up in the second half?
Yes, and there's our beautiful student section right there.
Wow. Ryan Montero looking great.
Yes, giving the
Oh
camera the
my.
eyes. That's what you want to see. Going with the beach theme today. You gotta love Thumb. And you also gotta love Nickerson as he takes this inbound. Look at that transition. He's looking for Meehan finally back into the game. I believe this is his first minutes in
How
the
many
second
fouls does
quarter.
Nick have?
I think he's got 3. I think
Three.
he might have 3. He got
Not what we like to see.
at least 2. He
in
picked
this
him up
type of
quick.
game.
Yeah, he picked him up quick in the first quarter. Spinning around Greenleaf. No look pass goes off the chest of Blakely.
Greenleaf definitely playing defense with his hands on that possession.
Yeah.
Not
And,
moving his feet too great.
A frustrating part about playing with Nick, he loves the no-look pass. He's looking at you. He's not. That's when you know you're getting the ball. If he's looking at you, you can be pretty certain you are not getting the ball. So that time, you could see how it confused Christian Blakely. And the Sharks get another turnover. That's probably been their biggest problem. Nickerson the other way. Stafford spinning around. Meehan in the corner for 3. Off. Rebound to Stafford. Look
That's
at
a
the
big boy
hustle.
board. That's a big boy board.
Nickerson steps into it. Floater off.
Ooh.
And they call the offensive foul.
Longstaff with a
Longstaff.
great charge and finished it with a backward somersault.
That one I can't agree with. That was a great defensive play. He set his feet, beat him to the spot,
Yep.
and
And
obviously
finished with a backward somersault.
yes, showed off his athleticism for sure.
You like to see that.
You like to see that out of the big fella. And here comes Kenny. Meehan. He'll be guarding Kenny now. They got it down low to Longstaff. Pulls out on the three-point line. Lusty for 3. Off. Rebound Stafford. Looks like they're going to try and push it a little here. Meehan in the corner. Fakes. Goes up with the floater. Nope. Rebound. Back to Meehan. Out of bounds. Monomoy ball. CCA staying in it. Still only down 4 with 2:22 left in the first half.
I think we might get a quick 3 from Eli Nickerson on this play.
Or Jake. The three-point bombers. Splash Bros, as we like to call them. Into Wisniewski. Stafford rolling left. He floats it over the top.
He'll
You
never
can't-
miss. He'll
you
never
can't
miss.
defend that. And the funny thing is, he does not even use the backboard. Rarely ever.
Never.
He just kind of floats it in over his shoulder.
Eli Nickerson punts it out of bounds.
Yes. I call that good defense. Some people call it a kick ball. I think it's good D. Lusty will take the inbound. Greenleaf. They got Kenny. He's hesitating. He'll pull a 3. In and out. Here comes Meehan. He's got Nickerson blowing by. Longstaff looking for another charge. Does not get it.
Finishes with his right
8
on the
point
left
lead.
side.
Yeah. Nickerson almost steals
Working
it away
hard on
again,
the other
and
end
he
of the court.
does. Oh, Isaiah's going to dunk it for sure. Now he'll go with the layup. He will
Finishes
go
with his
the layup.
right on that play. We don't typically see that from Isaiah.
Yeah, it's a close game. You can't be showboating, but mark my words. If we get a little bit of a large lead here, I would love to see a fast break dunk and expect to see a fast break dunk.
I would love to see that, Ben.
Would love to see it. And the Monomoy Sharks definitely pulled away since the last time out. Their lead expanded from 4-2 at one point to 10 now. 1:30 left in the first half. And we'll see if, and our producer, Mr. Cass, Stephen Cass, that is, from Monomoy, he's the one that puts this whole show together. Big shout out to all of our crew here tonight. We got Mia Robinson, we got Emma Mon, we got Abby Sullivan, we got Shannon Smith, we got Jan Lipinski, you got me, Ben Thomas, and then you got my boy, Jason, as we like to call him, Cotton.
Cotton, the Italian stallion.
Yes.
Whatever you desire. Mr. Monomoy, either. I mean,
He's got numerous titles. The Golden Boy. The Chosen One. Franchise. The Great One. The list goes on. Here comes Kenny. He'll let the ball dribble out. Looks like the Sharks are back in their 2-3, as A Boogie would say. And CCA steals it away quickly. Here comes Poles. Greenleaf hesitates. Kenny from the corner. Misses. Here comes Stafford. Charlot looking for somebody. Ooh, little ball fake. Hesitates. Looks like he's going to lay it in himself. Tipped up. Out of bounds. And that will be CCA ball. No, that's going to stay with the Sharks.
It's going to stay here, I think.
It will stay with the Sharks.
Great hustle by Jake, taking him out immediately, though.
Big substitution now.
Interesting
Coming
substitution.
Out, yes. Charlot coming out, Mean coming out, and in we have Connor Santoni, we got Christian Blakely, and we got Jamie Ruthier.
Oh, great
Here
look.
comes Eli. Great look from the sophomore. Easy two for Nickerson.
Under a minute left in the second quarter.
Pulse thought about it. Swings it to the other side. Kenny. Back around to Poles. He'll drive and then call the foul on the floor. That looked like he slipped. I really think he tripped himself up there, and they called the foul on Santoni. I don't know if I agree with that one.
I don't think Connor Santoni beat him to the spot on that play.
I just don't. I feel like they gotta let the boys
You
play.
think he slipped?
I do. I really do.
All the way over there.
I feel like they gotta let the boys play.
Okay.
I mean, that's the 11th team foul now on the Sharks. I mean, come on. They're just not letting us play.
On the sidelines, we can see Justin Sneed having a conversation with Coach Arnold.
Yes.
Quite confused, to be honest.
Sneed is an intricate member of the Monomoy basketball program. The future, as people like to call him. I have got a need. A need for Sneed. That is for sure.
Oh, my gosh.
And Poles will convert on the second. Only a 10-point lead now. And they're going to call
That's a frustration
a
foul.
foul on Greenleaf.
You hate to see that.
You do, especially out of an 8th grader.
On the other end of the court, it's not where we need our fouls to be made.
No, and he's doing everything he can, as an 8th grader at least, to help them close this lead. He's got more than half the points just by himself, and they're still down by 10. Stafford, he doesn't miss. And it looks like the Sharks will get another shot after this too, unless CCA can score quickly and go the 1-and-1. He misses the second, and rebound.
Ooh.
Greenleaf comes away with it. He's pushing the pace. If they can score quickly, they might get another possession. Poles thought about it. Kenny. Back out. Kenny for three. Pump fake. Turns it over. Here comes Stafford the other way. He's got Longstaff behind him. Moves around the defender. I believe that is what the kids call jelly. That is jelly.
That's definitely jelly
One
pepper.
up, looking like he was going to go over the top. Finger roll. You'll love to see that. Shot off that time. Lots of contact. Santoni was down on
Connor
the floor.
Santoni took that one in the chest.
No call. I am a fan of the no call, though.
I'm a fan of the no call, but not on a charge play. You know, I don't think that can be a no call.
Yeah, but
A
I'm
lot
going to
of
have to be
contact
both
either
ways.
way.
If I don't want him to call it when we're on defense, I can't say I want him to call it on them either. Oh,
Wow, with the running three.
from A.J. Lusty. Potentially a momentum builder heading into the second half as the CCA Seahawks are down by 10 It was once a lead of 2, and it was also once a lead of, I believe, 15 for the Sharks. So it's been all over the place. But they've definitely closed the lead and have shown the Sharks they're here to play.
They are.
They're not going to
See
get
if they can
walked
keep
over.
this intensity in the second half.
Yeah, as we have an intense Cape and Islands matchup. I'm Ben Thomas. This is Jason Cotton. Masiello, we'll get back to you guys in the second half. Welcome back to the Monomoy WMRS production of this tightly contested Cape and Islands basketball game between the Monomoy Sharks and the CCA Seahawks. The first half was a little surprising at times. CCA played them closely, got the lead down to 2 at one point. It is currently 10, and lots of production from the underclassmen players like Greenleaf and James. And I think that's been the big factor for them so far.
Yeah, I'd agree. Before this second half begins, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Chris Mazulis.
Yes.
Tuning in from Solway, Regina.
All the way.
Larry Smith, Shannon Smith's dad. Love it.
Gotta love
And
Larry.
Spanky DeManch, all the way from Centerville, across the bridge.
Yes, Spanky is a legend here at Monomoy Sharks. At Monomoy. He was not here for long, but solidified his legacy for sure. And coming out
And
in the
Spanky
second
we
half,
trust,
and
right.
Spanky we trust, yes. And coming out in the second half, we have Charlot, Nickerson, Stafford, Meehan, and Wisniewski. A little more normal of a starting lineup for the Sharks than the one they came out with in the first half.
Fast lineup we got
Yes,
here.
and
We got a
CCA
lot of
has
speed.
got,
Speed and length right now.
for sure, CCA's got Poles, Lusty, Greenleaf, James, and Longstaff.
Still on the shorter side.
Oh yeah, for sure. But they definitely have some more length out there now with James than they did earlier. Greenleaf.
Great pass.
Looking for Lusty, stolen away. Stafford out to me, and he's got Nickerson with him. Gives it to him, looking for the foul.
Textbook.
Makes it anyways.
It's another textbook fast break by the Sharks.
I think the Sharks on the fast break, I can only describe it as an electric factory. ELECTRIC space FACTORY. Electric factory. Here we go again on the break, pushing the pace.
There's no stopping this freight train.
There is no. Oh, and here comes Nickerson. We know he can hit the big threes, as he did with the double overtime game against SJP when he iced it.
Riveting.
Riveting.
Give us that one.
RIVETING. Cut. Foul on the floor that time.
Oh.
And it looks like that one's going to be on Charlot. The Sharks coming out clean here in the second half, so they only have one foul. But in the first half, we saw them pick up 11 team fouls. And the CCA was in the double bonus early and often, so we'll see if that can change here in the second. Here comes Greenleaf. Looking for James. Charlot, all in his shorts. He can't get around him.
In his shorts.
Nickerson with the steal. He might dunk it, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the one. Nope. But Charlot's there on the rebound.
Like to see that. Kyle not giving up on the play.
You know, I really thought if Nickerson didn't feel the footsteps, I could have seen a windmill. But I'll take the basket from Charlot, his first of the night. Down the sideline, here comes Lusty off the top of the backboard. Longstaff off.
Wow.
Wisniewski. Here comes Nickerson crossing over. Meehan for a deep three. He has no conscience. You can say a lot about Nick Meehan, but the man does not have conscience.
The
He will
man-
take whatever shot he feels is necessary.
Have you
at any
ever
time.
seen, heard, or have you even thought about Nick Meehan giving a care?
No.
I don't think
Definitely
he's
not.
ever given a care.
I know what he does care about, though. These deep threes. He is great at them.
Winning basketball games.
Nick Meehan, Jake Wisniewski, best three-point shooters I have ever seen.
That's fair.
That's a fair judgment. Longstaff getting on the floor, stolen
Oh,
away
Jake
by Wisniewski.
Wisniewski.
He might pull up for three. No, he's going to drive this time. Stolen away. He rarely ever gets pickpocketed. But regardless, here comes Greenleaf. Poles. James in the corner. Little tween, cross, skipping it through that lane, stolen away. Charlot,
Moss. Randy Moss on that play.
athlete. Nickerson avoids the charge, misses the layup. Meehan on the glass.
Long. He's long.
He is long and he is strong. He is long, lean, mean, and strong. Here comes Meehan. Guarding Greenleaf tightly. Crosses over. And they call the reach. Now here come the refs again with these consistent foul calls. Do not let the boys play. You know me, I'm a no-call kind of guy.
Oh, I know.
I know you're a little bit more on the other end of the spectrum.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, Pepper. I mean, I was reffing 10-year-old girls soccer for a while, and I was a.
Your experience in the field, I will give you
I like
that.
letting the girls play too.
That's true.
Yeah.
You got to let the players play. That's always been my motto. Greenleaf in the corner. They are calling another foul. We are just minutes into the second half. Already 3 team fouls. Second on this possession. We're already going to put them in the bonus in a few minutes with this trend we're on right now. I mean, and Arnold is not happy.
The referee has now called Karen Gilmet to his attention.
Lots and lots of tensity on the floor right now. And it's not so much between the players. This is all between the student section, who puts their blood, sweat, and tears into this thing, the coaches, and the referees. It is a hate triangle. It really is.
I think Miss Gilmet and the referee are actually trying to kick out some of the parents of the Monomoy Sharks. Very passionate about it. See Mr. Malone and Mr. Nickerson on another day.
They have kicked out Jimmy Nickerson, father of Elijah Nickerson, and John Malone.
You can't kick these guys out of basketball games.
I was already on the edge with these guys. I try to be impartial, but I don't see how you can kick out fans who are just clearly
Just passionate. Just passionate.
If I was Passion. How can you get mad about passion?
If I was on the court right now, that'd give me another reason to want to win this game.
Yes, I'd be infuriated, especially if I was Eli. I'm gonna win this game for my dad, is what I'm thinking, right?
Yep. And John Malone, his kid doesn't even go here anymore. He's still a proud fan.
Yes, he's committed. He's the adult Shark Tank. And Nickerson,
real salt of the earth.
Sticks it down the ref's throat. That's what you like to see. He goes, I'll go out there and I'll defend my father with my play.
Yep.
That's what he says. The Sharks lead grows to 18. Then again,
quick timeout by
Greenleaf
Coach Rose.
with another big 3. And the lead will be cut down to 15 now. 45 Sharks, 30 CCA. And I did not predict this kind of intensity between the bleachers and the court coming into this game. Didn't see it coming whatsoever. But if these refs have shown anything, they're quick to blow the whistle. You can say what you will about that, but that's their style, right? And they will not receive any kind of
back time. And they don't love passion.
They do not.
They don't appreciate passion.
They are not. You know what they are?
What are they?
Dispassionate. Dispassionate. Dispassionate is how I would describe it. And heading off the court now, as you can see, is Carter, my main man Carter Powell, followed by Sean Powell and his newborn Cole Powell.
Excellent.
Future of Monomoy right there.
Hopefully.
Future. Like way down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be on the Ocho by that point. We will be on ESPN 8 for sure. And coming out with a little bit of a different lineup. We still got James in there. We still got Greenleaf. We still got Kenny. And we still got Lusty, but we got my man Simon Zhu back out there who played some big minutes in the first half.
You think Greenleaf's going to come out of this game anytime soon?
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't advise of it.
Spent the entire game out on the court.
Nope.
I mean, he's their leading scorer.
Mm-hmm.
He sets up their entire offense. You can even make the argument he's their best player, despite his height. And we'll see if CCA can do a little better now, even though because they have the tallest player on the court right now, I believe, in Simon Zhu.
Yeah, he really makes Jake look small.
Yes.
Small human right now.
Yes, he does. You gotta admire the facial hair out of Jake, though.
Oh yeah, does not look like a high schooler.
No, not. But he is a freshman, which is shocking.
You gotta check his
really is.
certificate.
Yeah, for sure.
I am 12.
Well, bench warmers reference. Here comes CCA the other way. Greenleaf draws the foul. You like the effort out of Eli. The intention was there. He was looking to swat it away. But Greenleaf.
Eli Nickerson's not happy with the call. See that runs in the family tonight.
Yes. No, not happy at all. And I can tell you this much. I used to play a little travel basketball back in the day. When I was a hooper before I retired to the booth in my youth. Jimmy
Are you
Nickerson,
a poet too?
Oh, believe me. Jimmy Nickerson was my travel basketball coach. I played with Eli, all these guys. One word to describe Jimmy Nickerson: passion.
Passionate.
Okay? Not a fan of the refs ever. Has never been.
Nope.
But you know what? That just comes with the territory. And here comes Charlot. He's got Wisniewski and one. Big layup from Wisniewski that time.
Jake
Going to his
Wisniewski,
right.
the
even
super
though he is a
freshman.
lefty. The super freshman. He is an animal out there. A scoring machine.
Well-oiled.
Well oiled. You know, people criticize him for his lack of defense, but he makes up for it on the other end of the floor. 100%. Here he comes. Elbow pad, chin strap and all. See if he can sink it home. Convert the three-point play. Rattles out. Longstaff the rebound. Here comes Greenleaf the other way. Guarded by Stafford. A little hesitation. Looks like he's thinking about it maybe. Looking for the screen from Kenny. He finds James guarded tightly by Wisniewski. We got Poles on the baseline. He gets it to Greenleaf. And it looks like they're going to call the foul. I thought maybe there's a little bit of travel there on the handoff.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
they
thought.
call the foul. You know, if I was an adult out there in the student section, if I was a parent, I'd probably get thrown out of this game too.
I wouldn't. Yeah, me too.
You know, I try and stay calm. You know, I try and be patient, but it's just so one-sided. 4 fouls already in the second half. 11 in the first.
Referees are not taking kindly to the Nickerson family tonight.
No, without a doubt. Here comes Kenny. Driving. He's got James in the corner for 3. Bang! A big 3 for CCA that time. The lead is now cut.
Andrew James, locally referred to as Waterhead by his father.
Waterhead.
His father came out to me before the game, told me to call him Waterhead.
Waterhead with a big 3. And here comes Stafford. Does not get the end one. Huge foul drawn on the baseline, though. Now that, Jason, is a little bit of what the kids call jelly. He didn't finish it, you know?
Is it really jelly then?
It's not really, but it was, though. You know, I think it's all about the movement. I think when the kids are referring to the jelly, I think it's the up and it's the down and it's the coming back up again that they're looking for. Either way, he converts the buckets. Lead now back up to 13. And Nickerson subbed out for Chris Hall.
Interesting.
Getting his first minutes in the second half, I believe.
I'd love to see a little Tommy Graham action in this game.
I would love to see some Tommy Graham. We need some Nathan Amaker out there at some point for sure. You gotta let the
just
seniors
adds
play.
to the swag factor.
Yes. And Nathan, he's first-year senior player, but he's got a lot of athleticism.
Playing like he's been with the program for years.
Yes. And if anyone can do the jelly, it is Nathan.
Yep.
I will say that much. And the fillet.
And I'd love to see some fiery intensity from Logan Ruth here.
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
he brings a spark.
He got a lot of minutes early on in there, even started a game.
Yeah.
And I haven't even seen him play for the past couple of games.
Did he start against Tech?
I believe he did, yeah. So big changes in the lineup.
Big and 1-3 start that game.
He did. 4-1 play. We got Poles guarded by Hall. Back out to Greenleaf. Coming off the screen. He'll pull a 3. Off. Rebound to Wisniewski. Lots of contact by CCA on the press, but no foul called. Nick, he's got an open shot if he wants it. He'll take it. He will make it.
I think the kids call that water.
Water.
Can you spell that one?
W-A-T-E-R. Drip, my friend. That is cash money. Take it to the bank. Nothing you can do about that. I believe that is all. They get the offensive 3 seconds call that time. It is also what the kids call silk.
Silk.
That one was started by my friend Kyle Charlot, who's just subbed out of the game for Nathan Amaker.
Swag factor has been boosted,
The
ladies and
man we
gentlemen.
wanted to see. One leg sleeve and all. He is going to be a spark
A
plug.
little Lonzo Ball
to this
look out
team.
there.
Definitely a little Lonzo
Keeping
Ball.
up in the number.
Would love to see Nathan get a basket. Kyle.
I think
Meehan. Driving. He's got Nathan.
There you
Too easy. What did I say? As soon as he comes in the game, instant factor.
spark.
Sparked plug. The plug has been sparked. Longstaff on the low block. Off. Rebound Charlot.
Kyle Charlot, just big boy boards all the time. Ooh.
We like to call that big boy ballin'. BBB. Is what I like to call it.
BBB? Is that your slogan?
Yes, it is. Yes.
No one else's.
I trademarked it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Big Bar brand is secondary to that slogan. And there was a turnover that time, a little miscommunication with Nathan. And CCA gets it into Greenleaf, out of bounds. Nathan tips it off of Greenleaf. It will be Monomoy ball.
Tenacious
defense. We talked about that earlier. That is the way you
Definitely been the word of the night.
For sure. for sure. The CCA will remain possession because they did say it went off Nathan. Wow, Kenny quickly the other way, tries to go behind the back, turnover. Here comes Meehan spinning. He's got Hall.
Textbook, Ben.
What do we call their transition? Electric. The electric factor.
The
is what I like
electric
to call it.
textbook.
The
That's what I'd like to call it.
Textbook, even better. Combine the two. Textbook. Oh, here comes Poles driving through. Off. Rebound Charlotte. Oh, we've got Chris Hall on the break now. The electric factory continues.
Goes right around the charge.
Very Scalabrini-esque, if I do say so myself. The Red Mamba.
Red Mamba strikes again.
Strikes again. Oh, James uses it out of bounds. Kyle Charlot is very excited. We are getting rowdy, as the kids say. Now a 23-point lead. We'll see if Kyle can catch fire from behind the arc, as he so often does. Santoni. Chris Hall.
Would really like to see Connor pull up from the three.
It looks like Hall is on fire right now.
It looks like that.
Like the top
it
of that man's head.
Yeah.
He could definitely be scoring some more right here. Oh, but he almost turns it over. Nathan on the baseline again. 4 points off the bench in under 2 minutes for Nathan Amaker.
He's getting much closer to that 1,000 points.
Yes, he is.
He is.
The count is actually at 998 now.
He's almost there.
He's almost there. I believe he can do it. We're looking at maybe 50 a game. Hey, Will Chamberlain did it. He averaged 50 a game for a season. Why can't Nathan?
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Let's get Christian Blakely back in this game for Kyle.
Now we definitely got one of the tallest lineups in for the Sharks with Santoni, Blakely, Hall, and then Nathan's the shortest player out there. Nathan's like 5'11".
Yeah.
So, I mean, we definitely got a lot of length right now on CCA.
Length and quickness right now.
And the student section has gotten back into it. Their fire has been fueled. And they're going to call the foul on the floor on Christian, yeah. Nice offensive rebound from
That's
James
surprising.
that time. For
That's
the
surprising.
Seahawks.
It's an interesting call.
Longstaff will be at the line for a 1-and-1. That is the 8th team foul for the Monomoy Sharks, and we are not even at the end of the third. 8 fouls in 1 quarter. I mean, I thought the trend was going to end in the first half. It did not whatsoever. Longstaff converts the first. The student section is lively in the background, as you can see. They have gotten back into this game.
See what the ref's checking out here. We got some blood on the court. What do we got going on here?
You know, there's a lot of effort out there. A lot of elbows flying. Who knows? I could see
Longstaff,
some
battle
blood.
scar.
Yeah.
across
Oh,
his-
wow. Look at that. He's got
Wow.
a severe cut on his right arm. And a good substitution from Coach Rose.
It's gonna look pretty cool tomorrow, though.
Yes, it will. It will
Yeah.
form a nice scar for sure. We hope he's okay. And here comes AJ Lusty. Lusty stroke for sure.
Yep.
High arc, rainbow-esque. It falls. Here comes Amaker. Up to Santoni, the dynamic duo. They've got Hall. Looks like he wants to take it.
Red Mamba.
I would not be surprised if we saw a heat check, as the kids say, out of Nick Meehan.
Oh, great look, Christian.
Chris Hall for 3 from the corner. Off. Rebound out of bounds. And it will remain with Monomoy.
Student section is fiery.
They are fiery right now.
I believe Ryan Montero and Griffin Handler are about to throw down.
And it appears so. There's a lot of animosity between those two. It's a love-hate relationship. All right, Nick Meehan into Christian Blakely on the low block.
Okay.
Too big of a size mismatch.
Christian Blakely could do that all day
You gotta
against
put
the
a
CCA
yes,
team.
you gotta put a bigger guy on him. It's too easy.
Makes me wonder why we didn't do this earlier.
Yes. But Greenleaf showing some speed. James. Oh, crossover from Poles. James will take the 3, will not make it. Here comes Nathan. Nick the other way, he's got to throw up a shot. He's a little late with that one. Connor was this close
Right
to
there for
dunking.
the putback.
He was
right there for the putback.
He can throw down with the best of them.
Yeah.
And nothing really changed in the second half except for the scoring out of the Monomoy Sharks because the fouls stayed the same. CCA has been about on the same pace, but the Monomoy Sharks really picked up their offense for sure.
Would still really love to see some Tommy Graham, Logan Ruthier action in this fourth quarter.
Yes, would love to see some of those bench guys get some big minutes here late in the game. More so of what we expected coming in. Expected not so much of a close game.
It's guys like Logan and Tommy that really add character to this team.
Yes, yes, yes.
Character, spell it.
C-H-A-R-A-C-T-E-R. Come on,
Character.
too easy. You're speaking to a man that got advanced on the 10th grade English MCAS.
Wow.
I know.
You turn your attention to the left side of the bleachers, you can actually see John Malone has made his way back into the gym.
Well, we're not going to say anything.
Not gonna
about
say
that.
anything
We are
to the refs.
perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He
with
should
it.
have. He should not have gotten tossed out in the first place.
No.
So by all means,
He belongs
he
right
is
there.
welcome. He is welcome. He's speaking with an alumni, former Monomoy basketball player Sam Reed, who was
Sam Reed, up and under king.
Oh yeah, he was
Up and
very
under
good as a
king.
senior last year for the Sharks. He did work on the low block.
Oh yeah,
Like, very much. I think Christian Blakely is very much like a younger Sam Reed.
I totally agree.
Could not find a better reference. And here comes Meehan. Wisniewski as we start the fourth quarter. Sharks still have a dominant 25-point lead. Blakely steals it away. Here comes Amaker. Good up-court pass to Stafford.
We're gonna give a quick shout out to Kyle Smith if you're watching. Thanks for joining in on the live stream. When's he gonna be in high school? When's he gonna be here? Anytime soon? Huh? A while. He's in fifth grade.
Well, I'll
Okay,
tell you
he's got
this
some
much.
time.
Okay, I'll tell you this much, though. We've been talking about the future. Kyle Smith.
Kyle Smith
That's
is the future.
right there. Love to see a tune-in, big guy. We love our fans, that's for sure. We love our student section, who I think is responsible for 40 of our points.
I'd agree. Oh, yeah.
I'd say so. 2/3 of every performance.
You know what I'd really love to see?
What?
I'd love to see our student section at a middle school game.
Cotton, you could not be more on point with that. That is a fantasy of mine, actually.
I'd love to see it.
Would love to see it.
Get those little guys
It would
all
be
hyped up.
an electric
That would have meant a lot to
factory.
me.
Yes, I could not agree with you more. All right, here comes Amaker. Stafford. Back out to Amaker. He's got the shot if he wants. He takes a floater. His first miss of the night. You can't win them all. Here comes Pulls. He's got Lusty if he wants him. James dribbling in. Oh, we got Lusty from the corner. Wet, silk, water.
Right over
drip,
Christian. Right over.
splash.
Right over Christian Blakely.
Too much space. I'll say that much about the CCA. They can shoot. Oh, a little Steph Curry challenge.
A little
from,
high off the glass.
as the kids call that a Steph Curry challenge.
Really?
They do.
Throw it
They
up
do.
as high as you can.
Yeah. It did not go in that time, though. No offensive foul either way.
See,
they get the
again, I don't
rebound.
think that can be a no call.
Yeah,
Pepper.
I do. I am a fan of the no call. Look at how much it slowed down this game as Stafford misses the layup. Here comes James. Oh, Lusty again in the corner. Off.
Heat check.
Heat check.
That's
for
a heat
sure.
check.
As the kids say.
Ooh, as the kids say, Jake Wisniewski.
Wisniewski, he is our primary ball handler. Meehan for three. Unconscious.
No
Unconscious. Unconscious.
Nope, doesn't give a
Spell
care.
check it.
Does never give a care.
He does not. He will take whatever three he pleases. And more often than not, this man will make it. I would definitely love, I think now is the time. 6 minutes. You've got a great lead here, 23. I think you put in Tommy Graham.
One by one, let's get this
Yes.
bench in. You know, it doesn't
Yes.
have. They don't have to go all in at once, but
Yes,
I'd love
yes.
to see Logan get in, take over the point.
Jason, as a former garbage time player myself, I made a living off of the up by 20, down by 20, 5 minutes left. It meant everything to me to go in there at the end of the game.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I played like it was the freaking Super Bowl. All right, Cotton, you have no idea. So I would love to see some young, tenacious legs in here.
I mean, his legs have been fresh all game.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the freshest legs out there.
Freshest of the legs.
Yeah?
Icy legs.
Get him in there.
Yes, for sure.
It's your move, Keith.
It is Keith's
Not
move.
Chief.
Not
Goodwill
Chief.
Hunting reference, but
Chief Keith. Chief Keith.
Chief Keith.
A rapper. He's released classics such as, there's explicit words in some of the titles. Love Sosa.
Uh-huh.
I can say that one. Great song. Don't Like, another great song by Chief
I
Keith.
think Miss Gilmet has actually made her way over into the student section.
Oh, yes, this is what she wanted. I think she's joining in.
Yeah.
She might be doing a little chirping.
A little chirp from Miss
yeah.
Gilmet.
I can see it. Here comes Greenleaf. Screen from Lusty. Poles thought about it. Going baseline, trapped. He's got nowhere to go. Wisniewski and Nickerson all over him. Greenleaf also trapped. Looks like they might give it a jump. Oh, smart play. Smart play out of the 8th grader. Threw it off for Nickerson. And Nickerson wants a call out of the referee here for the push-off from Greenleaf. Lots and lots of tension.
Really not taking it easy on the Nickersons.
Lots of tension between the Nickersons and the referees this game. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much.
Like Hatfield McCoy out
I
there.
am on the Nickerson side. I will say that to the day I die.
Great pull-up. Great pull-up by
Electric.
Greenleaf.
He is a fantastic young hooper.
Tri-sport athlete?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, what is he doing at CCA? I mean,
Oh, I thought we were talking about Eli still.
Oh, Elijah. Don't
Yeah.
even get me started. Greatest athlete all around.
Triple
Talking
crown.
about Triple crown.
Secretariat. Human secretariat.
He really is. He really is. Nick Meehan on the offensive glass, out of bounds. CCA
Ooh.
ball.
Again, not going the way we wanted to.
And here comes in Jamie Ruthier will be subbing in now. In just a moment.
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw his cousin get subbed in next.
Yes, Logan and Jamie. You'd love to see the Ruthier brothers
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
blood brothers.
Cousins. You know, they'd be
Blood cousins, not
Yes,
brothers.
they're blood cousins. Folklore press from the Sharks. A little surprising given that we have a 21-point lead.
Yeah.
Here comes Poles. He's got Greenleaf. Oh, he'll take the 3 off. He's very Nick Meehan-esque, very unconscious as Poles will take it and he will make it.
You gotta make some of these shots if they want to get back in the game here.
You really do. Here comes Meehan. Guarded by Greenleaf. Big height mismatch. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to shoot over the top. Oh, this is what the matchup we wanted. Sailed out of bounds. I'd love to see them try and get Nickerson in the post more.
Oh yeah.
If he's got Kenny matched up with
He's
him.
got moves. He's got moves under there.
It's almost as if CCA heard what I was saying because they made the substitution, brought in some height. Simon Zhu. Poles running the offense. Oh, good defense by Meehan. Oh, travel, sir. Thank you very much. Lots of frustration on the CCA bench. You can't have turnovers like that.
No.
That was lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
LACK-LUSTER. Lackluster. Oh, almost stripped away. It is stripped away, but Nickerson gets it back. 16 seconds on the shot clock. He's got Isaiah. Meehan thought about it. He will take it, and he will not miss.
Water.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is silk. Call him a pillowcase.
We got a call from the referee.
Are they calling this a loose ball foul into the basket? A loose ball foul? Wow. Yeah, they did blow the whistle that time, so CCA will get 2 shots because they're in the double bonus. James at the line. See if he can cut it the lead down to 20. Misses the first. This is your rebound, Isaiah. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't get the chance to. Who makes the second? Lead now at 20 for the Sharks. Isaiah on the electric factory.
Wow. Monomoy tore apart that press.
Adam Rose is just
Not
absolutely
happy. Not happy right now.
infuriated right now. The second half has been a train wreck for them, I would say. They've just been letting up too many easy baskets on the break, especially from Isaiah Stafford. I mean, you cannot let that guy touch the ball on the left side of the court.
No, put him on the right side.
You
Try to
can't.
get him over there. You won't, but you could try.
You won't. You can't do it. And you know what? One observation I have of Isaiah, a lot of his talent is we get a little shot of Mia Robinson there. We'd like to give a shout out.
Hey, Mia, how are you?
We'd like to give a shout out to Miss Carey. She's tuning in tonight. She's a worker at the school. She works at the Best Buddies program. Great teacher. We love to have our fans tune in, so a big shout out to her.
Also like to give a shout out to Cheryl in Nebraska, tuning in.
All the way from Nebraska.
All the way from
That's what you like
Nebraska.
to see. Cornhuskers.
Cornhuskers.
Yes.
I mean, what else are they going to do? Nebraska.
They got good basketball teams. I'll
Yeah?
give them that much. Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
That did not take place in Nebraska.
No.
I don't think that. Hoosiers-esque. I'll give it that.
You like that?
You do.
Ask.
You do. And CCA.
Anyone else?
We'll see if they can bring the lead back down to 20 again, as we have just under 4 minutes left in the game. Lusty for three. Nickerson the rebound.
Great box out. Ooh, baseball. Toss.
That's why he's a baseball player right there. He's got me
That
in.
was a dot. That was a strike. That was a,
But Isaiah on the rebound, but he
90-foot
misses.
strike.
Yes. Like a catcher throwing to second base. It's a dot every time. James from the corner takes it and makes it. CCA is making more threes now, but it's a little too late, I would have to say. 19 now. Finally, we get a call. That call that time is going to be on Cam Poles, I believe, for chatter with
Chatter.
Nickerson. I'm surprised that the
Wow.
refs are calling anything in
Wow.
favor of Nickerson, but I'll take it any day.
You don't see that call too often.
No, you do not.
This game's really, really heating up.
Yep. It's the funny thing is, like I said, it's really not that much.
I don't
between
think it
the
even
players.
started between the players.
It never did.
I think this dispute started
I
between
think
the student section and the
gave
referees.
birth to this.
Yeah,
Yes.
they birthed this.
They did
this,
birth this.
This monster.
Yes, they did. It was a water birth because it was in the Shark Tank. Meehan, count it, and one. He'll go to the line. That is the fourth team foul on CCA. The Sharks, of course, have picked up 10 here in the second half.
Tommy Graham.
Yes,
My man.
the guy we wanted to see.
Love to see this.
He comes in for Jake Wisniewski.
He is definitely going to show us some of his post moves tonight.
I would love to see
Final
some of
3
that.
minutes
A
of
little
this game.
mic and drill.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Mike
very good at the mic.
does it in his sleep.
He does do it in his sleep. Meehan misses. Rebound to Zoo. Coming out the other end is James. Driving through, slicing the defense, misses the
Tommy
layup.
Graham with the big boy board. Ooh.
And he turns it over to Poles. You do hate to see that. Here comes Kenny. Poles on the baseline, looking for someone. Too much length.
Tommy Graham's just a
And we got a timeout.
No, it's a technical foul, actually.
Oh, no way. Who they
I
called
think
on?
Mouthing off again. I think that's on. I think
That
that's
is
on Poles.
Cam
Yeah, it's Cam
Poles.
Poles with the potty mouth on that play.
Wow, I did not expect to see the potty chatter
No, I didn't either.
out of Cam Poles.
Not from Cape Cod Academy.
No,
You know, you
no,
wouldn't
I
think.
didn't. They're a respectable school, a respectable academy at that.
It's a
And,
reflection. It's a reflection
I've
of their
been
school.
displeased with the disgruntledness we've seen on the court. Disgruntledness, DISGRUNTLESSNES. That's a long one, ladies and gentlemen. That is
You know,
a big scrabble.
I'm starting to
word.
ask myself: Is this a Monomoy basketball game, or is this a national
Is this
spelling
the
bee?
spelling bee? I've been thinking that this entire game. Cotton, you could not be more correct. You have been on point today, I will have to say.
Oh, now we can see a little Logan Ruthier action. Nathan Amker, the swag
Yeah.
has.
Oh, and we got
Wow.
Tommy Graham out there.
Wow.
This is a young lineup we got out there. Lots of juniors. Actually, three
Yeah,
seniors. One
just three.
junior.
3 seniors.
But
Junior,
lots of guys
sophomore.
don't get a lot of playing time. And you love to see Jamie Ruthier out there as well. And
Good call. Would have loved to get some of those earlier, though.
And Ryan Longstaff has checked back into the game.
Oh.
Battle scarred and wounded and all. With he's got some athletic tape around his arm.
Some KT. Is that KT?
You could not carry this man off the court. He is
Nope.
dedicated. He
Lives on.
would die on this hardwood. That's what you like to see, the passion that we talked about earlier.
Oh.
And the student section is definitely chirping CCA right now.
New face coming in. Noah Medelson.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes, he's a senior. It's his first time on the floor tonight. And here comes Logan. First minutes tonight. He's guarded by Kenny. Nickerson driving to his right, moves by the defender. I mean, if you want to put in late game substitutions, you can't do it when Eli's on the floor.
Nope.
He'll expose.
Yep.
He'll expose. He has got fire in his belly right now for this game after seeing his father brutally tossed out with blunt force.
Yep.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Don't like to see that in the Shark Tank.
Not whatsoever. Oh, look at that. They're gonna call a foul on the floor again.
Max Liska checking in. Ooh, almost took a spill there.
Almost took a spill and is coming right back out. These guys, a little patience maybe might help.
He's eager. He's
He is
eager
very
to
eager
start
to get
chucking
out there.
threes out there.
Well, he does not shoot. Have you been looking at the same scouting report?
I don't think
This
so.
man is Tony Allen-esque. He gets low. You cannot get by him. A defensive machine. And the first one falls for Kenny. And in for CCA, we got the unrostered player. We will call him John.
John
Yes.
Smith.
John Smith. Yes. I feel like he's got a nickname.
A what?
Like Jay.
Jay?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a nickname guy. I
Yeah.
can tell.
All right.
And Kenny sinks both.
Whoa, what is...
I have no idea what that was, but here comes Logan Ruthier. The cousins connecting. Oh, no, it goes to Tommy Graham. Oh, we got it in the corner now to Liska.
Let it fly, Max. You know, you got to let it fly. Make these minutes count.
Trying to get it back out to the rapper. Did you know that Max Liska, stage name Lishka, is actually a SoundCloud rapper himself? Quite the artist, I would have to say. I would highly recommend you check out his SoundCloud. That's Lshka, Lishka. He spits heat, as the kids say.
Monomoy, you know, producer of athletes and rappers.
Athletes
recently.
and rappers, that's all we do. That's all we know.
Little Dream Squad, a little warm up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to go backcourt. Nathan gets it there in time. Fast break layup, too easy.
That's a hustle play.
6 points. Guess what the count's at now? 9:86. He is on his way.
Could have waited for the backcourt call there, but he kept with it.
3-point attempt that time from Medelson. It is off. Ball on the floor. Ruthier comes up with it off the hands of Liska. And it will go back to CCA. Lusty's got the inbound. He's got Simon Zhu in the post.
Another
Nathan
steal.
again with the steal. He's got Logan. On the break, a little jelly.
That's jelly.
That's
jelly. That's
jelly.
a confident
That is
play.
grape
That's a confident
jelly
play.
right there. Pure marmalade out of Logan Ruthier. I cannot spell marmalade, and I'm not even going to try. Here comes Lusty, way off. Rebound to Ruthier. Liska. Just under a
DT
minute
trying to
left
get a
now.
lot out of his players in this last minute of the game.
For sure.
Ooh.
Liska almost gets it to go. Falls, gets his own rebound. Tommy Graham in a hustle for it. And that's a jump. So I believe
Tommy
that's
Graham
going to
plays
go
with
to
fire.
CCA. Or no, Monomoy, correct.
Maybe a little 2-for-1 here if we can go quickly.
Oh, yeah. Would love to pad that box score right now.
So we give the rock to Nathan right now for the 3.
I would love to see
it.
that. Logan lost his defender. Nathan thought about it.
Get it
Graham
back
on
in
the
his hands. Come on.
baseline.
Tommy wants to shoot this.
I'd love to see Jamie too. That little
Wow.
turnaround.
Little turnaround dirt.
Jordan Jordan, Dirk, Kobe, whatever you want to call it, he's a combination of all three. Legend. You can't guard it. You can't guard it. For three this time, Lusty way off. That man has not made a three all game, and he keeps trying. I would be surprised if he hit the rim. Why does he keep shooting? And that wraps up the game. An electric performance from the Monomoy Sharks as they easily handle the CCA Seahawks. Tightly contested first half. Was not the same in the second half. That's all for me, Benjamin Thomas, and my boy Cotton, Jason Maciel. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in.